Hi everyone. Today we are going to begin the first of many review and practice exercises. For today we are going to review and practice what we learned in lessons 7, 8, and 9. If you did not review or if you have not watched the videos, if you are new to this channel, please go to the playlist on this channel and watch lessons 7, 8, and 9. If you already watched the videos, let's begin. In lesson 7, we learned about numbers in English, how to read numbers and how to form numbers in English. Now we are just going to practice, okay? If you are ready with your pen and your paper or your pen and your notebook, let us begin. Let's see how you perform. Let's see what you remember and if you remember correctly, okay? Let's go. Number 1. What is this number? How do you say this number? Okay, remember, we learned in lesson 7, if you take 2 and you add 3 to 2, okay, you add 3 to 2, what do you have? You have 2 and 3. Remember, this 2 stands for 20 and this is 3, okay? So you have 23, okay? That's 23, and how do you write it? 23, okay? If you got it right, if you spelled it like this, then you are correct, okay? Let's look at the next number. What about this one? Same thing we said. We have 1 here, and then we add 5 to 1. It gives us 1 and 5, okay? Remember, this is 10 and this is 5, okay? These are numbers in tens. So this becomes 15. How do you write 15? Like so, okay? I hope you are writing with me. 15. Great. Let's continue. 5 and 5. What is 5 and 5 in English? Remember, you have 5 here, which represents 50, and then you add 5 to it. It gives you 55, and you write it like so, okay? 55. All right, let's clear the screen for a bit. Okay, let's erase everything, and so we can have some more space to work on. So remember, what did we say this was? This was 23. Okay, and this is 15. This is 55. All right, I hope you're getting them right. If you are getting them wrong, don't worry too much, okay? just go back to lesson 7 and watch the video. Okay? Keep practicing with me. Now, let's look at number 4. Number 4, what is this number? Okay? If you say 92, you are correct. Okay? The next one is easy. Easy. 1, 2, 3. Right. Number 5. Number 6 now. Now we are getting to numbers that are bigger. Remember, we said, what did we say? Let's write here for a bit. Let's write here, okay? Let's write here, right here, in this section here, okay? Remember that we were counting zeros. We said if we have 2 zeros, it is 100, okay? 100. If we have 1, 2, 3 zeros, it is 1,000. 1,000. Okay? So look at this number here in number 6. Number 6 has 0, 0, and 1. So it is 1,001. If you got it right, then that is good. So how do you write it? 1,001. Perfect. Let us continue. Look at this one. This is 2, and then you have 6, and then you have 7. Remember, if you have 2 numbers after 1 or after another number, it is in the hundreds, okay? So we have 100 here, we have 200. So here, this 2 here stands for the 200, and then you have 6 and 7. 6 and 7 is in the tens, okay? So what would you write this and how will you say this? Think about it. Get ready to write it. Write it now, as I am writing it too, okay? So that is going to be 267. Perfect. Okay, moving on. Oh, look at this big number. What do we have here? Remember, we have 2 zeros, 100. 3 zeros, 1,000. 4 zeros. 4 zeros, 10,000. Okay, 10,000. Okay, so this stands for our 10,000 here. Why? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits. All right, so we're going to start reading this number as what? 10,000, 10,000, 300 and 13. Okay, perfect. Let's move on. Okay, another big number. Haha. Remember, 2 zeros, 100. 3 zeros, 1,000. 4 zeros, 10,000. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. If you remember, in our video in lesson 7, we said 5 zeros is what? 100,000. Okay? If you got it right, good for you. And the last one. Oh, you should know this one by now. It has 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a number that has 6 zeros like this, which begins with 1, is 1 million. Did you get it right? Did you get everything right? If you did, bravo. Let us continue with our practice. In lesson 8, we looked at the days of the week. Okay? We said there are 7 days in a week in English. Do you remember what they are? Let us practice. Number 1, if today is Monday, what day is tomorrow? Did you write that? Did you write the correct answer? Now check your answer. Tomorrow is Tuesday. If you got this correct, good for you. Okay, it means you went and you watched the video and you learned about the days of the week correctly. Let's see if you can continue to do good in this practice. Okay, number 2, which 2 days begin with S? There are 2 days of the week that begin with S. What are they? Do you remember? Well, if you say Saturday and Sunday, you are correct. Perfect. Number 3, which days begin with T? Which days begin with the letter T? There are 2 days that begin with the letter T. If you don't have the first one, then I am wondering because you are not seeing the screen here. Look carefully. The answer is on the screen. Look at it. The first answer. Tuesday, of course. Tuesday and Thursday. Okay? If you got this right, you are correct. Number 4, which day begins with W and ends with Y? This should be easy. There is only one day that begins with a W and ends with Y. It is Wednesday. And remember how you write it is not the same way you read it. Okay? It is pronounced Wednesday. Remember that. Okay? And the next one. Which day comes after Thursday but before Saturday? Pay attention here. Pay attention. Which day comes after Thursday but before Saturday? Think about it for a minute, maybe a few seconds. If your answer is Friday, you are correct. Now score yourself. How many do you have correctly here? Do you have 1 on 5 or 5 on 5? Check and let's see. Okay, let's continue. In lesson 9, we learned about the months of the year, and we said that there are 12 months in a year in English. Let's practice. Number 1, what is the first month of the year? You should know this. You should know this one, okay? Now, if you say January, you are correct. Moving on. What is the last month of the year? This should be easy for you too, because you have December, and then you have January. December is the last month of the year. Okay. Number 3, what months begin with the letter J? There are 2 months that begin with the letter J. Do you know them? If you say June, and July. You are correct. Okay? Number 4. What month has the shortest number of days? This is something new for you. Okay? If it is new for you, never mind. You just learned it. Now, if you don't know the answer, it starts with an F. There's only one month of the year that starts with an F. February. February, okay, is the month that has the shortest number of days. All right, number 5. What months begin with the letter M? Think about it. There are 2. You have March and May. Did you get it right? Perfect. Number 6. What months begin with the first letter of the alphabet? And what is the first letter of the alphabet? A. Okay? Now, there are 2 months that begin with the letter A. The first one is April. And the other one is August. Did you get that right? Nice. Number 7. What month begins with N-O? Haha, you should know this one. There's only one. All right? It is November. Okay? Number 8. What month begins with O and ends in R? Look at all of these months we've seen here, from number 1 to number 7. January, December, June, July, February, March, May, April, August, November. But there is a month that begins with O and ends in R. Do you know what that month is? October. Did you get it right? Perfect. And the last question. What month is your birthday? You must get this right. Okay? This is a question for you and you alone to answer and to get correct. Okay? Good job. That's the end of today's review and practice session. Keep on practicing, as practice makes perfect. See you in our next video. Bye.